Man, your favorite uncle, Shannon Sharpe, man, he is in some hot water. Man, this thing is getting messy. Shannon Sharpe is trending hard, got a lawsuit filed against him for 50 million. Shannon Sharpe think this is a case of him being distorted. But we got to unpack all that here next, here on the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Man, things are looking pretty bad for Shannon Sharpe right now, man. With all these accusations that are coming out, allegedly, man, there's a lawsuit that was filed against Shannon Sharpe for $50 million. Now, we all know that Shannon Sharpe says back a couple months ago that his Instagram live was accidentally live when he was having a little jump off with some girl by the name of Becky. Now, he said that was an accident. And why do I say that? Because ever since then, about that accidental Instagram live, people have been making digs at Shannon Sharpe. And I think some of the digs was to cover up his sexuality. So they said that that was a strategic move by Shannon Sharpe by playing that Instagram live that he said was on accident to let people know that, no, he's a heterosexual male. So now that just painted a bad picture about Shannon Sharpe. Now, with these accusations out now, we don't know what to believe. Everything is allegedly. But there is some damning evidence out there that people are listening to today from TMZ. TMZ released some audio of a conversation that Shannon Sharpe and the alleged accuser was talking about. Now, I have a lot to say about the audio that I heard and about the audio I listened, because it was kind of in a sense where about 30 seconds, it just got silent. And a lot of people say that this was altered, this was doctored up. At one point, first in the audio, the alleged person on there, Shannon Sharpe, is in question. Is that really Shannon Sharpe? A lot of people say the first voice they heard, it sounded like Shannon Sharpe. But the second voice was in question of the response. And this is where it gets tricky because there's a lot of layers to this. And then Shannon Sharpe came out and said some things because the lawsuit was filed by Tony Busby. Now, we all know, if you know your history on Tony Busby, he represented the Jane Doe that filed the civil suit against Jay-Z and P. Diddy. Jay-Z aggressively went after Tony Busby, and evidently it all came to head and that lawsuit was withdrawn. And Jay-Z just would not let it go. He was aggressively attacking this. And the lawsuit was withdrawn. Now, we don't know P. Diddy. We don't know what to believe because all the accusations and alleged things that he has done. So a lot of people don't know what to believe. But also, Tony Busby represented 25 out of the 26 accusers in the Deshaun Watson case. And Shannon Sharpe released a statement about Tony Busby targeting Black people. But I want y'all guys to take a listen to the audio that was out there that they released to TMZ, and y'all decipher for yourself on what you think. Let's take a listen.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Now, you heard the audio. Now, a lot of people are saying that audio was doctored up and pieced together. This audio got a lot of things in question. I mean, it just didn't sound right. So my take is it was strategically pieced together, but in the same token, the word choke, that is something serious. And if that was Shannon Sharpe allegedly, that is some damning evidence right there. But this thing got layers to it because Shannon Sharpe is employed by ESPN. And Stephen A. Smith went on record on his Stephen A. Smith show this afternoon, and he said some things that are out of Stephen A. Smith's control, and it's a possibility that Shannon Sharpe can lose his job with ESPN. Hopefully he doesn't lose his job. Situations like this, when you come in question with a lawsuit like this and you're employed by ESPN, Disney, Wide World of Sports, I mean, you know, they can put you on a leave of absence. I remember back in the day, Stephen A. Smith was on leave of absence because of some of the things that he said about women. And right now, with all the things that are surfacing online and on social media about this case, it doesn't look good for Shannon Sharpe right now. It doesn't look good for Shannon Sharpe. We're hoping that, you know, these accusations are false, that, you know, he can fight it, but he is presuming his innocence right now, and he is emphatically saying this is not true. But then there's reports out there that he tried to offer the accuser $10 million before the lawsuit was filed for this to go away. So this thing is getting kind of slicey and dicey. But I want y'all to take a listen to what Stephen A. Smith said. And it's a possibility that Shannon Sharpe can lose his job. But before we get off into what Stephen A. Smith said, right now I'm at 17,208 subscribers, on my way to 18,000. If you're first coming across this video and you're seeing any of these videos and you're just now new to the platform, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. And with the love and support of you guys, we can get there. Let's get off into what Stephen A. Smith had to say. Let's take a listen.
I am the executive producer of First Take on ESPN. I recruited Shannon. I went and got him and brought him to ESPN. But I'm not the boss. Those are other folks. There are layers to this, and there are certain layers even I am not on. I can tell you I also spoke to co-chairman of Disney, the boss, Jimmy Pitaro, who made it very, very clear we are taking this matter very seriously, and we are looking into this very, very closely. And once we gather as many facts as we possibly can, we will go from there. And that is all he said. And I can mention his name because I received his permission to say that. I don't know what that means.
So, man, you heard what Stephen A. Smith had to say, man. It's not looking good for Shannon Sharpe, man. It's not looking good, man. Hey, y'all post y'all's comments in the comments section. What do y'all think is going to be the outcome of this? But to me, it looks like Shannon Sharpe is on the brink of losing his job at ESPN. It's unfortunate. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. Oh yeah, just in case I forgot, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.